Hey, it's Jang here from UltimateRC.com with a mini review of the HPI Blitz ESE Pro two-wheel drive short course truck. This review is sponsored by URC Forums member Rodney. It's his truck. Now, the base level HPI Blitz is a two-wheel drive short course truck that is based on the Firestorm platform, which is in turn largely inspired by the Team Associated T4 and a little bit by the Team Losi XXT. So the entire design of this vehicle is based on a racing heritage. The ESE edition is the high-end Pro kit version that includes all of these kind of trademark prototype-looking light-colored parts that are actually color-coded. The different shades of white and gray and such actually represent different formulations of plastics, softer or stiffer, more or less fiber. And then the ESE Pro in particular, that's what this kit is, also gives you an aluminum suspension pivot block up front, a different heat sink motor mount at the rear, newer standardized wheels, soft tires, a genuine MIP ball differential, and a move to more of the stiffer plastics for a more responsive feel. Now, these are the wheels that come with the kit, but they are not the tires. These are the tires that come with the kit. They are Hot Bodies beams in pink compound. It's super soft. Great traction, but they will wear out quickly on a dry or abrasive surface. So I'm using these Proline M2 compound bow ties that Rodney wanted instead. Now that right there makes me not want to drive this truck. It's just so beautiful. Man. With racing blood in the design of this thing, it has a lot of adjustability. You've got adjustable Ackerman, adjustable roll centers, adjustable camber length, multiple mounting positions for the shocks, both top and bottom. The body posts are very nice, highly adjustable. You've got changeable toe and anti-squat. You can change your wheelbase at the rear slightly with spacers. This thing's legit, and it feels right at home on a track. Really, the only thing that didn't feel right in this test run was the body. I didn't vent the body because it's not my truck, and I did definitely suffer from some parachuting effects. Of course, it didn't help that this was a very windy afternoon. It didn't take me long at all to get used to the handling characteristics of the truck. It actually took about a lap. Though I had really handicapped myself with the use of hard compound, long-lasting tires, it still had a ton of forward bite. The box stock kit spec suspension setup is probably a little bit on the soft side for this type of track. Out here at NorCal Hobbies in Union City, California, our tracks are usually very smooth, and thicker shock oil could definitely be used. What comes with the kit is 50 weight, probably 60 weight would have been a little bit better on this track with these particular pistons. Probably wouldn't change out the pistons for this use. But of course, what's right for you is going to vary based on your driving style and of course the track conditions where you run. Now, at the time of this filming session, I was lucky enough to have access to not one, but two 1/10 scale track layouts at the same facility. Now, this surface was more smooth and it had more turns that had speed to them. And in those turns, I started to notice a handling characteristic that I did not like. The steering felt a little bit spongy or a little bit springy, like it wasn't being consistent. Low speed turns are great, but high speed, not so much. I tracked down the source of this problem to this right here, this steering bell crank piece. As you can see, as I hold the servo horn in place and move the wheels, it's bending and twisting all over the place. It's acting like a second servo saver in and of itself. And that's just not good. You can see how much the wheels are moving without moving the servo horn. That's the combination, of course, of the servo saver and the bending, but that's still too much. You really need to replace that part with a aluminum part. Not a big fan of upgrading things to aluminum except where it's useful. This is definitely a case where it would be useful. You can get the complete aluminum steering bell crank set from Team STRC. Oops, sorry, Slash. So, about 1 hour of driving on two different tracks, and I found one thing that I really didn't like about the truck that can be easily solved with a single bolt-on upgrade. Now, I didn't do any durability testing with the truck. I did have some crashes in there, but I didn't intentionally try to break it because, for the last time, it's not my truck. But overall, I feel confident in saying that the Blitz ESE Pro is a very good racing short course truck. I'm actually surprised that there aren't more folks out at my local track who use one of these. I would rock it, although personally, if I had a choice, I would still go with my Kyosho Ultima SCR that I had previously. I just like the way that one goes together better as a kit, while the assembly of the HPI Blitz ESE Pro really felt a little bit more disjointed. It just didn't have as much of a contiguous feel from assembly to assembly. It felt like almost like there were multiple people working on the design. Once again, I'd like to thank Rodney from the URC forums who sponsored this build and review. He had me build this up so that all of you could see the truck, see its build, and have a chance to find out how it runs without having to buy it first. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already on YouTube. It's Ultimate RC Network. And I hope to see you on the friendly forums at ultimaterc.com. Bye for now.